All right, what's up, guys? Anthony here, Special Analysis. Welcome to the video. Going to be talking about these retests, right? If you are a software trader, and a lot of people are, okay, it's nothing wrong with software. Software can do wonderful things for you, but it doesn't mean just because the software says to buy or sell that it's time to buy or sell, right? Like, we still need to identify, and then we need to qualify, and then we need to execute, right? So there's 3 steps, and each of those steps all have intricate components. Now, the profit pack is designed to very easily identify the opportunity, okay? Then it's the trader's job to qualify the opportunity. So you have a new trend change here to the downside. You can see the band turn from blue to gold. We have a red arrow. Market impulses, corrects, takes a huge impulse and a big correction. This is the only correction that pulls through the profit band. This is the only trigger candle that offers a qualified entry, okay? So the desire is to enter at the close of this candle, which is at the low, or better, right? Meaning or higher, placing a stop just a hair above. That's that line right here, this little dotted dash line, above the top of that trigger candle. So either the trigger candle is right or the trigger candle is not right? So we're going to know with risking just that candle or less than that candle if the market is going to cooperate. Now I really love this setup because notice we come back to retest supply, and then we plummet out of it. So you should not have taken a risk greater than 35 ticks. The reality is that risk should have been less because there was definitely room for price improvement, okay? We're retesting the profit band into an area of known supply or resistance, into a prior pivot, into another prior pivot, right? So all these things are telling us, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Trader, we're pulling price back into an area that should now be considered resistance, right? It was previously dictated as support. Support has been well broken. That break should now tell us this area is identifiable resistance. So you can see there's a pivot point here and a prior support level that perfectly contain any buying pressure at this level. And then the market tumbles 60 ticks, okay? Now, this could have gone much, much further, but our first place to take profit calculated by the computer, right? Because software traders are looking for the computer to do the majority of the work for them. That's really what it comes down to. Somebody who trades and relies on software is relying on the software to do the hard work. And that's okay. That's what the software is designed to do, right? It's designed to give you the opportunity to make an assessment, qualify a trade, and then potentially act upon it. Well, the software populates here as another support level. You can see S2 right there. So this would be the very first place that you would want to take profit, so liquidate part of your position, and move your stop to your entry so that you're no longer risking anything. Now, this happened to be into Friday afternoon. Okay, the market clearly slowed down here. 1,400 roughly puts you in this area. 1,600 puts you here. Basically puts you at the closing bell at about break even. So you would have pulled roughly about 60 ticks on your entire trade. But again, you have to qualify once the software has identified, and then you have to decide if you're going to execute or not. For me, again, the reason I really love this trade setup is the 2 consecutive candles that follow the trigger candle also retest this supply area or resistance area that I have marked off. How do I find supply resistance? Actually, this could have gone back here and counted really for both this area and this area. It's a period where the market takes a strong trend and an opposition correction and fails to complete. All right, so you actually have a layer of supply on top of a layer of supply, or a layer of resistance on top of a layer of resistance. They mean the same thing. Everybody comes from a different language. It's okay. But either way, this is the only pull through the profit band And you can see within just a handful of candles, we really do take that next dive lower into 60 ticks of profit. Now, there were further targets below, that you would have considered taking more profit at. But had you not been willing to hold over the weekend, which most traders are not, you would have ended up closing your entire position around the U.S. closing bell, right? Futures market extends a little further than that, but here nor there, if you haven't advanced into the closing bell, you're probably not going to advance much further. So really clean, decisive. The computer for you dictated these newly appointed resistance levels and this support level right here. So super calculated by simply qualifying the trade. That's it. Identify, qualify, execute. If something along those 3 steps don't make sense for your trading plan, then do yourself the favor and don't take the trade. It's that easy, right? There will always be another trade. Most people don't understand this. They think they don't have time. Listen, you don't have time to live your life, but the stock market's not going anywhere, right? So you need to be, while anxious to live your best life, you also need to be patient in your trading because you want to identify, qualify, and then execute all those steps with a great deal of consistency and discipline so that you have the best chance of having a profitable outcome, right? So if this video helped you in some way, if it was informative in some way, if you enjoyed this content, I ask you to like it, subscribe to the channel. It helps me help more traders. If you want to learn more about the Profit Pack, you can go to anthonyspecial.com/profit-pack, or there's some links below this video as well. If you have questions, my email is there. It is personal. Feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to speak with you. I wish you a great day. God bless you, and I will see you in the next video.